Hello everyone, welcome to Slipjoint Sawyer. Today we're doing a response to Jake over at Uncommon ETC's open tag. He wanted to see your multicoloured knives or knives of different handle colour materials, and he's done that in a way of an acronym of R.O.Y.G.B.I.V, and that stands for red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take a look through the selection I have. Did have to cheat a little bit at the end because I don't really have a violet one, but I hope you'll let me include this, Jake. But we're going to start it off with a number 75 case Stockman. This is in the old red smooth bone. Large Stockman, the 75 pattern. So we have a 4.25 inch handle. This is in the True Sharp stainless steel. You can see this was just of the era when we still had the case tang stamp. You can see that on there. Plain on this side. I have reprofiled this myself, just wanted to put a nice sharp edge on it. Do use this one occasionally, not a whole lot, a little bit big for carry in the UK. But we do have one of the best sheep's foot blades on any sort of knife I own on this, on the 75. You can see there, USA 6375 stainless steel. And along with that, you get a spay blade on the back there too. SS on there again, designating the steel. Really do like the Stockman pattern now. It's probably my favourite pattern, but unfortunately with the 75 it does go over that sort of 3-inch limit for the UK. You can see you've got just over 3.25 full blade length, just under 3 inches of the cutting edge, but it's one of those things that you have to make a decision whether you're going to carry it or not. I do occasionally, but not a whole bunch. That's the first one. That's my red number 75 Stockman from case. Next up, we got one from GEC, and this is in orange kyanite, I believe it is, or smooth acrylic. And this is the number 14 pattern, and this is the crown lifter. Seen a little bit of use this. You can see there's a bit of patina on the blade there. Nice small pattern, the number 14. Very sort of pocketable. You can see that it's, well, let's have a look. I think it's about 3 inches closed, I think. Just over 3.1 maybe inches close. You get this really wonderful sheep's foot blade on there with a nice, could even be a ram's foot blade, you know, it's a little bit narrow up here. Nice swedge in, long pull. Tang stamp then, we've got Indigo Cutlery Tigersville. And then the pattern number, which is 14, the pattern 3 is the designation of the main blade, so that is the sheep's foot. 2 is how many blades it has, or tools, we've got 2. And then 23 is a year of manufacture, 2023. And then this being the crown lifter, does come with a cap lifter, and you can see we have GEC carbon on the back there as well. Nice action on those blades. A little bit of a lighter pull on this one, would have liked a bit more. It's about 5.5 to a 6, but it is a small knife, so it's not going to be a hard use. And it's one I've used a little bit, not used it for a while, but may have to get this in the pocket the next couple of days. So I do really enjoy using it, especially with that cap lifter. Love the long pull on this as well though. Nice little etch as well, something a bit different. So there we go, GEC number 14 for the orange. Next up, actually the only Victorinox in this sort of lineup. I want to try and keep as many out as possible because I do have a load of them. And this is the electric yellow. Of course that is the 2023 sort of limited edition colour for the year. And this is a Pioneer X. So 93mm, we have this wonderful, nice long spear point blade. We have the punch or reamer on there. The X, of course, standing for scissors. So this is the same as the standard Pioneer, just with the scissors on there as well. And then we also have the standard opening layer of the cap lifter and the tin opener. Also 93mm equates to, there we go, 1, 2, 3, just over 3.5 inches there. Really nicely built. Of course, the wonderful quality control from Victorinox, and I love the vibrant colour of this, it's just beautiful. So there is the yellow. Next up we have the green, and for that I've got one from Rosecraft Blades, and that is the Obed Creek Trapper, or the Bow Trapper. Original design from Andy Armstrong, this wonderful sort of blue-green micarta, I believe it is. It's really nice skull shield on there. Quite a sizable knife for the UK. I think it may be just over that limit, but we'll check that out together. So we have full length 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit inches, and then with a blade length of, yeah, just over that 3-inch mark. So you've got 1, 2, 3 and a bit, but the cutting edge does bring it below that, so give or take same as it is really with the 75. Someone could say it's legal, someone else could say it's not, but carry it at your own risks here in the UK. Personally, I have been carrying this. I love this one to use. Is it the best aesthetically? Not a big fan of the recurve, but in hand it's so comfortable. D2 steel, Rosecraft tang stamp on there as well, and the Armstrong maker's mark, and that is RCT015. Coming in on the fourth knife in this lineup then is green. Next up for blue, this is one I've not shown for a whole while, but this is a gift from John over at Thrifty Kniffy, and this is the Ocean-Wave canoe from R.O.G.B.I.V. See this sort of dyed blue pearl scales on here, you can see it moving in the light. You can see it on the back there as well. Any chance I get to show this off, I really want to, but it's absolutely stunning. Fit and finish is immaculate on this as well. Got nickel silver bolsters. Classic canoe pattern then, with the spear point blade or drop point blade. The older style of Rough Rider tang stamp, so you can see how old it is. Tested sharp inside the horseshoe with Rough Rider underneath. And then on the back, if I can open it, try and open it, we have quite a strong pull on that pen blade. It's about a 7.5. Nice little pen blade on there as well. Quite a heavy edge on there, but screaming sharp, and this has not seen any use at all. Again, tang stamp on there, and the model number for that, if it's on the back here. Not on this one, that's strange. Nice little wave shield on there too. Very nice one from R.O.G.B.I.V. This series is fantastic. Next up we have Indigo, and I've gone from the Real Steel R.O.Y.G.B.I.V because it's the only knife I have in this colour. But nice modern style take on a Barlow. You can see you've got the faux bolster here with the milled G10. Interchangeable scales on this as well, so all you really need to do is undo that T6 Torx and you can just slide these off and put new ones on. We have, see, this was a user for me at one point. I've not touched it for a while though. Want to get it out and show you it off a bit to you guys. N690 blade steel, nice modern style, long pulls. We also have swedging on the top there. Nice bit of real steel text on there. Don't mind that, it's only a little bit. We have the 1/3 stop or 2/3 stop, whichever way you look at it, that Real Steel are a real big fan of using, and I do think they are fantastic for doing that. It does save your hand. If you've got a half stop and it fires down to this position, it still could catch you, but with this, no concerns about that at all. And a nice bit of jimping under there to give you a bit of grip when you've got it in hand. And the walk and torque on this thing is fantastic. Listen to the lockup. Really affirmative. Nice edge on there, screaming sharp out of the box. A real workhorse for anyone that wants one. Pick these up while you can then. I believe they are on Heine Haynes at the moment, and they're definitely still on the Real Steel website. So that's the Real Steel R.O.G.B.I.V for my Indigo choice. Now, this is where I had to cheat. I don't have any knives other than this one that are close to Indigo or Violet. So I had to go with another GEC, and it's one in abalone. Now, I know that's not Violet, but there is Violet inside the colours. So if I move it around, you can see bits up here, down here, and this is what I had to sort of cheat with. But you can see there definitely is colours written there, so Jake, I apologise, I didn't have one of this colour, but I wanted to participate. But this is the, I think it's the 36 special, 38 special, special being it's only a one blade. Picked this up off Paddy's Potato Peelers a couple of years back. This is my first GEC, and it's one that's not going to go anywhere. It's very special to me. We have the cloud shield on there, excuse me. No half stop, cam tang, 1095 steel. There is an etch on the blade, but I've used it so much and cleaned it off that it's nearly gone. You can see you've got Northfield unexcelled. Northfield made in the USA. GEC 381117, so 2017 this one. This is sort of my smart function carry knife. If I'm going to a wedding or anything like that, I will take this with me. It's very non-threatening and it's a good conversation starter for that. So there we go, guys. That is my response to Jake over at Uncommon EDC's open tag, and that is Knives of the Rainbow, or R.O.Y.G.B.I.V. So you've got red, the case 75, orange, the number 14 GDC, yellow is the Pioneer X from Victorinox, green we have the Rosecraft Blades Obed Creek Bow Trapper, blue we have the Rough Rider Ocean Wave Series Canoe, indigo we have the Real Steel R.O.B.I.V, and violet in the end we have the GEC number 38 special in the abalone. Please be sure to like, subscribe and ring that bell for notifications, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.